Everything.
Oh, that's a bear.
Bear! Bear!
That bear will fuck you up.
Bears can smell the menstruation.
Make sure you block that.
Get you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Ooga shaka, ooga shaka, ooga shaka.
Hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing.
There you go.
Nice.
Your lockpick. But get out of the house before they realize. Oh, this is a store.
Oh shit.
No, don't steal, don't steal.
Nah, I'm gonna fucking destroy everything.
Sneak. Go ahead and sneak. Okay, now you can steal. Shut up, Barbas.
Shut up, Barbas! Fucking take this guy with you anywhere. This guy's the worst. Cock block. There's some film stars, some film actors who can never get away from the role. And then they end up just doing comic. Hey! Oh shit, it's a bear! I don't want to be a Comic-Con actor is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, not that it's bad to go to the Comic-Con, but I don't want to be known for one guy, for one thing.
So like, Jason Momoa is Aquaman.
Jason
Or
Momoa,
Khal Drogo.
I would say like.
Or does he not count because he's known for multiple things?
I would say he doesn't. If he doesn't do a hit after Aquaman, all he'll be known for is Aquaman, because that's his first and that would be his first and only blockbuster. Because he was in Conan, the remake of it, but it bombed.
Or like Supernatural.
See, Supernatural, those guys,
on there.
I love those guys, but it's gonna be those guys. It's gonna be tough for them. Like it'll really be tough just because of how long they were those characters. I mean, think about like Topher Grace from That 70s Show. Like he's had a good film career as a supporting character, but it'd be hard to see him as a lead because you always see him as Eric from fucking That 70s Show. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Wilmer Valderrama. Wilmer Valderrama played that
he's
Fez
Fez.
character.
He's gonna be Fez.
That dude's Fez forever.
And even Ashton Kutcher, like he's like.
He did a good job of trying to, but at the end of the day, he's Ashton Kutcher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The dude's a fucking mega genius in real life, but he's just really good at playing an idiot.
Pretty much everybody on that show, honestly.
Really?
Everybody that I think of. Like.
What a nice view.
Paula, she watches Orange is the New Black.
And Donna's on that show, right?
Donna. Yeah, exactly.
Donna.
It's Donna. I watch that show and I'm like, oh, it's Donna.
It's Donna.
The guy that played Hyde, what's his name?
I don't know his name.
I don't even know his name.
He's on the ranch with Ashton Kutcher. It's essentially That 70s Show Part 2.
But yeah, man, he's just Hyde. To me, he's just
Hyde. That's what happens. I don't want to be that. You know what I mean? I just want to make good movies.
So, why is it that, what do you think these people become that, though?
It's not their fault. I mean, it's kind of cool to become it too. I mean, you made it. You know, nobody can take that away from you.
How many, you know what? I just had a thought. From Game of Thrones. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Mm-mm.
No?
But those actors, you know,
they're gonna.
The one who I feel like that's gonna happen to is Jon Snow. That guy.
Oh, Daenerys for sure, dude.
That Kip guy. Is that his name?
Kit Harington.
I feel like that's gonna happen to him. Like you'll probably see him on HBO shows here and there, but maybe a movie here and there. But I think he's Jon Snow forever.
Yeah, he did a promo for Call of Duty.
Didn't work out for him?
Well, that game tanked hard.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Games are like movies, right? Like.
Oh yeah, nowadays games are like movies.
I feel like that's what Silicon Valley's all about now.
See, but
Elon Musk has this really great saying. You know, people got more obsessed with trying to make video games and all this television entertainment technology so good. You know, we forgot about like the bigger picture of like, let's fucking be a multi-planetary species, you know?
Oh yeah.
We completely ignored that.
I agree with that. How do you feel about that? Because both of us are trying to be in entertainment.
So, you know,
right?
what's ironic is I don't watch TV or listen or keep up with like the latest music. Like I'm in my own little world. Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, you know, I agree with Elon, or it's what happened? What happened? You know, I understand video games are cool, but being a multi-planetary species? It's like there was a fork in the road where we're like pornography games. Yeah, it's like, whoa, what happened? And Elon's kind of been the guy that's been like, what happened?
That's just human nature, dude. That's just people.
Not to get biblical, that's the devil.
You think so? You really think that's the devil?
Spiritual warfare. That's the sin that lives in the world that men are gonna ultimately be attracted to, you know. I feel like as a species, like 40 years ago, we kind of just, not more like 20, 30 years ago, we kind of took a turn in the wrong direction. But it's human nature.
That's some dark shit, dude. You know, I think about that all the time too, though, and I don't know if I'm convinced. I do. I have days where I would agree with you, where I'm like, man, are we going the wrong direction right now?
I mean, the only reason I would say so is kind of like, I mean, all the time you put into making these games as spectacular and as visually appealing as they are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's probably a cure for cancer already, but how about what if that amount of time was spent on trying to cure a disease, on trying to get a man to Mars?
Well, I mean, it's the pursuit of money, really.
It's a pursuit of money. You can't go wrong there too. You know, everybody wants to live. It's one person's world, one person's life, and you got to decide, am I gonna... It's like having the option on my end to be, do I want to be a blockbuster actor making shit movies, but I'm getting paid big money for it? Or do I want to make a good film? I'll take it, I'll get paid a decent check. I'll be able to make a living off of it, and I'll make a really good movie. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that road.
Yeah, so I do see that. I mean, the world is full of selfish people, for sure.
And, at the end of the day, it's kind of, I would have made that choice. I would have made the same choice to go that first path, not too long ago. This is all just things I've been thinking about lately, but it's hard not to, especially when you're young and you're that smart, talented, you're put in a position to succeed like these guys are, like who make these games. These guys want to do this. They're probably young people too.
Oh yeah, a lot of them are young.
You know what I mean?
And that's why they don't get paid as much as they should.
Yeah. I'd make that same choice if I was their age. It comes with age, I guess.
There's a lot of good in the world too, though.
There's a lot of good. There are such nice people out there.
What is that arrow, by the way?
What arrow?
Turn left. I swear to God, if Sophia's right here.
Sophia.
What is that?
Hope it's not her body.
Activate a burned corpse.
What happened?
There's a journal there. You don't have to read it. It's fine.
It's Sophia's love letter.
Why did you leave? Why did you leave? Say goodbye to the people that are watching you now.
Goodbye, everybody. The Vaust Maugus. Say the name right.
It doesn't matter, dude. Just the clown. I'm the clown, and
he's the clown. He's Virgil. And
save before you jump.
Hello, Cleveland. If he doesn't die, so embarrassing. He died. We'll be back. Thank you for having me.